Start here. First, we determine the objectives of the study in PhD. When you set the objectives, for every objective there should be some queries, and those queries have to be satisfied because, and actually query comes to mind first. Query comes to the mind first, and some people say it is question. Is okay because you have to start with a question. You have to start the research with some questions. So these are known as research questions.
Yes, sir.
And there is another term, query. So many people confuse it. In fact, both are used in research, both are used in PhD thesis or research paper. But actually, whatever I know, there are some distinction between question and query. Question is something very much direct. What is this? Which is this? When? What, how, all these are questions. And at the end of questions, you shall write a question mark. Remember, I am talking it from the point of view of English grammar. It's usable here also. A query is something, something just like hypothesis. It may be, it may not be something like that. That type of things. It's similar to hypothesis, you can say. Suppose, and at the end of query, you don't put any question mark. You shall not put any question mark. Many people put it. They write research query and they put a question mark. That is absolutely wrong grammar. But a research question, then you put question mark. So what is this? What are the benefits? What are the challenges? Like this, if you write question mark. No problem, I don't mind. You can go that way also. And query means something which may be or may not be. I'm giving one example. You have asked, coming to the university, you have asked someone, I want to know whether Vice Chancellor is present or not today. There should not be a question mark. I want to know whether Chancellor Sir has come or not. This is your query. He may have come, he may not have come. This is your query. But you're not asking anything like that. What is, how is. So question mark should not be there. Clear? Query means something which maybe, may not be, don't know. It may be this or it may be that. I want to know whether the person is suffering from this disease or that disease. You don't know. Then you investigate and find what is the disease. The doctor does. When you go to a doctor, the doctor will give you some prescription which will suggest you to go for some test, diagnostics. Directly may not give you medicine. So he is doubting whether you are having high BP or low BP, whether you are having blood sugar or not blood sugar or something like that, diabetes or not. But he cannot determine. He is confused. Maybe something is there, but what is it he doesn't know. So he has a query. So he sends you to whom? To diagnostic center. You go to diagnostic center and go for some diagnosis and bring the report. A report say. So till you get the report, you don't know what is the thing. Doctor does not know. It may be this or may not be this. So doctor may say, I want to know whether you are having diabetes or not. He is not asking anything. If you ask, do you have diabetes? There is a question. Do you have headache? There is a question. Do you have fever? There is a question. But if he says, I want to know whether you are having gallbladder stone or not. I want to know that. I want to know that. Whether you are suffering from gallbladder stone or not. So he is confused. So this is a query. His query. There may be gallbladder stone, there may not be. If there is gallbladder stone, you are suffering from that pain. And if it is no gallbladder stone, you are suffering from some other problem. Isn't it? So he is having a query and he cannot solve it. So goes for investigation. He sends you to the diagnosis center. Similarly, from your topic, whatever be the topic, you want to know whether this is this or not. You want to know whether this is this or not. Whether the women entrepreneurs are contributing economically to the state or not. Whether women entrepreneurs are facing challenges or not. Something or not may be there. So this is known as query. So against each objective there should be one query. Why have you selected this objective? What is the reason of putting the objective? Don't put the objective essay like I want to know that. No, why? At the back of your mind, like doctor, there should be something, some doubt. That's a query. So actually in mind, query comes first, question comes, means objective comes next actually. You can write below, no problem. But actually in mind, query comes first, like doctor, remember. So you want to know whether entrepreneurs are getting proper finance or not. You don't know. So you go for research. So that is a query for you. Keeping that query in mind, you set the objectives. And keeping the objectives in mind, you make questionnaire. And taking the questionnaire, you maybe question is perfect or may not be perfect. No? So with that questionnaire, you go to the entrepreneurs few for pilot survey. Then you get the knowledge from the entrepreneurs from the pilot survey and get some knowledge, then come home and find that there may be some mistake in the questionnaire, you correct it. So this is a restructuring of the questionnaire. You know this? Restructuring of the questionnaire. When questionnaire is restructured, then you go for actual data collection, actual survey, actual research to find the objectives, to satisfy the queries. This is the thing. So just one thing remember, so should I write query or should I write question? It doesn't matter. You can take anyway. But remember, if you write research query, then you write whether like that. Whether employees are suffering problem or not, whether entrepreneurs are getting finance or not, whether this or not, like that. No question mark. Or you can write what is this, what is that, how is this, how is that, this question. So both you, hope it's clear to you?
Yes, sir.
So thank you, hope this video is going to help you and subscribe the channel.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, all the best.